Good morning, home buyers. Good morning, home sellers. I'm Joseph Colgan, sales broker with Keller Williams Realty. This morning, we're going to cover things you don't want to hear, part one of three. We'll begin with the market report for the Country Lane neighborhood. The first column is the year, the second is number of homes sold, third column is the average square feet, fourth column is average sales price, and final column is average dollar per square foot. Notice that there are already 3 home sales recorded in 2021. However, that is not enough to establish a market trend. So we're going to jump over to last year's report, and we're going to cover the years between 2011 and 2020. Highlights of the report are the average sales price in 2011 was $835,375. The average sales price in 2020 was $1,876,534. During that span, in one of those years, prices dipped down slightly, and in one of those years, prices went down almost $200,000. But in the entire span, prices went up $1,041,159. This comes out to an average yearly gain of about $115,000 per year. Why am I focusing on such a narrow area? It's an area that I have walked and rode my bike through countless times. From these trips, I pick up important details about property condition, where it is on the road, what kind of road noise there is, what kind of traffic is in front of the house, what kind of curb appeal it has. The homes in this survey fall in a tight range between 58 years old and 63 years old. The lots usually range from 6,200 square feet to 11,800 square feet. All the homes in the survey are assigned the same elementary school, with most parents walking their children to the school during pleasant weather. Why am I focusing on such a narrow area? The city of San Jose has a lot of unique communities, golf course communities, Willow Glen, Almond Valley, the Rose Garden, and many more areas that are a different price point than the other neighborhoods. If one of these areas has more or fewer sales than it usually does, it will imply market trends for the city that aren't relevant to our search. Why am I focusing on such a narrow area? This is only a starting point. We will consider many market factors when guiding you through a real estate transaction. Now, I'd like to look at the last column, the average dollar per square foot. You see that in 2017, average dollar per square foot was $947. In 2020, the average dollar per square foot was $1,056. Sometimes the average was a little higher than that, and sometimes it was a little lower. For the purpose of today, let's say the average dollar per square foot is $1,000 per square foot. What should you know but don't want to know? What is the average dollar per square foot for the streets that you are looking in? What were the 5 lowest price sales within 1 mile of the street in the last 6 months? How do those sold homes compare to the homes on the market now? When you come into my open house and you spread out to the universe your affirmation, I'm looking for a good deal, this is what you think you look like. However, when you haven't done your homework, when you haven't done your paperwork, when you haven't done your footwork, to me, this is what you look like. Remember, time is money. The homes in this neighborhood are increasing on an average of $115,000 per year. But more importantly, in most years, the market surges by $140,000 in a 70-day window. After that big blast off, then it will go north, it might go south. It'll go east, it'll go west, it'll go left, it'll go right, it'll go upside down and right side back. It'll just meander for many more months around that price point until again it decides to surge, maybe in January, maybe in March, maybe in May. We don't usually know what's going to set off a surge, but once it fires, it jumps $140,000 in less than 3 months. It might sound like I'm putting a little anxiety on you or time pressure, and nothing could be further from the truth. I do not want you to make a purchase or sale you're not comfortable with. However, I do want you to understand just how important time is to accumulating and protecting wealth in real estate. I want to service people and work hard for them. What I enjoy about this industry is I don't win unless you win. I don't get paid unless you find a transaction that is financially and emotionally satisfying to you and your family. Be sure to tune in next week for more things you don't want to know. You can find the report on facebook.com, Country Lane Real Estate, and facebook.com, Real Estate Video Page. Or call me at 408 898 0186. Joseph Colgan, Keller Williams. I am looking forward to working with you.